God, what was that? I don't know what's going on in this forest, but I'm so scared. I've never been this scared before. And I feel like someone is watching me, someone's following me.
Well, I think I'm gonna go this way, to be honest with you. The hell? That is a person. I'm not even joking. What the f? I can't see anything. Oh, what was that?
Camping is all fun and games until you realize you're not alone in the woods. Camping is supposed to be all about fresh air, campfires, and good vibes. But sometimes, the wilderness has other plans. From eerie whispers in the dark to shadowy figures lurking just beyond the trees, these are 6 terrifying camping encounters caught on camera. Whether it's something paranormal or just plain disturbing, these clips will make you think twice before heading into the woods alone. So grab your flashlight and stay close, because this is about to get creepy.
Probably like, ah! What the f? Okay. Go.
The explorer, Jasko, is a brave adventurer who loves to seek out the unknown. He travels far beyond his own backyard, venturing into places filled with mystery and fear.
Tonight, we're going to be exploring and camping overnight inside of this forest where some dark things occur from within. Now, just take a look around and you'll just see a dense forest that goes on for miles and miles. But the stories about this place are so downright terrifying. People going into this forest, never coming out.
This time, he decides to explore a haunted forest, a place where many have reported terrifying experiences. Armed with only a van, his camera, and his courage, Jasko prepares for a night he will never forget. But little does he know, something is waiting for him in the shadows. The journey begins with Jasko setting the stage for his eerie adventure.
Undocumented deaths have been reported in this forest from the bodies of water from within and the woods surrounding it. There have also been things going on in this forest like satanic rituals that plays into the paranormal activity that goes on in this forest. You know, shadowy figures, screams from within. A lot of people call this the screaming forest. Some people call it the whispering woods because when it's windy, you'll hear whispers, you'll hear voices.
He shares the terrifying stories he has heard about this haunted forest.
Oh my God, what was that? I don't know what's going on in this forest, but I'm so scared. I've never been this scared before. And I feel like someone is watching me, someone's following me.
As he speaks, the atmosphere grows tense. Suddenly, he hears a noise outside the van. His heart pounds as fear takes over. He whispers in disbelief. Oh my God, what was that? The night is just beginning, but already he feels like someone is watching him. The sense of being followed becomes overwhelming.
Probably like, ah! What the f? Okay. Go.
Then, a terrifying sound echoes through the darkness. Jasko panics. Go, he shouts, trying to escape whatever is lurking outside. The silence that follows is even more unnerving. He holds his breath, straining his ears for any other sounds. Was it an animal, or was it something else? His mind races with possibilities, each more frightening than the last. He grabs his camera tightly, knowing he has to keep recording. If anything happens, he wants proof. He exhales slowly, gathering his courage, before stepping outside to investigate. The forest is eerily still, the only sound being the rustling of leaves in the faint wind. He takes cautious steps forward, scanning his surroundings. The deeper he ventures, the more his instincts scream at him to turn back.
Guys, we are so deep in the forest right now, and we just came across a gravesite of someone vanished, of someone who potentially...
Right, maybe that's a memorial. I didn't think about that.
Freaking out right now, dude.
Maybe somebody left all that stuff because I was like...
Deep in the forest, Jasko makes a shocking discovery. He comes across an abandoned gravesite. Could this belong to someone who vanished in the forest? The thought alone sends shivers down his spine. This is all so freaky, he mutters.
Where's that coming from? There it is. Voice.
Andrew Malleus, is that you?
Hello?
Bro, I didn't think about it. Look at the tree right there in the trail.
Yeah, it's freaky.
Suddenly, a sound pierces through the silence. It does not sound friendly. His breathing quickens as he realizes he might not be alone.
Mr. Little, may you rest in peace.
In the midst of fear, he pauses for a moment and offers respect to the unknown spirit. "Mr. Little, may you rest in peace." A sudden gust of wind sweeps through the area, making the leaves swirl around him. The temperature drops noticeably. His skin prickles with unease. It feels as if something unseen is standing nearby, watching him. The grave's presence, combined with the unsettling atmosphere, makes his stomach churn. He swallows hard and takes a step back. Just then, he hears what sounds like footsteps behind him. His heart leaps into his throat. He whirls around, but there is nothing there. Or at least, nothing he can see.
Light.
What? Okay,
There's a light. There's a light. Bro, it looked like a flashlight. It was moving and it just stopped. I swear to God.
As Yasko moves forward, he notices a strange light in the distance. It looks like a flashlight, but something is off. The light moves, then suddenly stops. "I swear to God, it was on the left side," he exclaims.
Wait, you smell that? Smells. It smells like fucking eggs.
Yeah, what is that?
What the?
It's just rotten. That's disgusting.
It smells like eggs.
A foul smell fills the air, a stench of rotten eggs. The odor is unbearable. "That's disgusting," he says, trying to cover his nose. Something unnatural is at play, and it is getting closer. The stench is overwhelming, making his eyes water. He fights the urge to gag. Could this be the sign of something supernatural? He remembers stories of spirits carrying strong, unpleasant odors. Some say the smell of sulfur is linked to demons. The thought chills him to the bone. He glances back at the eerie light, but it has disappeared. Has someone been standing there, watching him? Or was it something far worse? His hands tremble as he grips his flashlight tighter. Every part of him is telling him to turn back, but he pushes forward, determined to uncover the truth.
Hello, Spears. My name is Yasko. I'm back. Do you remember me? Olivia? You were someone that I spoke to here on a pretty good basis.
Yasko decides to conduct a spirit box session. He asks for a sign. Suddenly, a loud noise interrupts him. "What the?" he exclaims as his heart races.
Well, shut up, spirit box. Damn, you scared the out of me, dude. Damn.
The spirit box blares a response, startling him even more. "Damn, you scared the life out of me," he yells.
All right, spirits. I want to play my favorite game called hide and clap. So I'm going to close my eyes here. I'm completely alone in the forest. And I'm going to clap a couple times. I'm going to go completely silent, and I want you to clap to let me know what direction you're in, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
He had asked for a clap, but instead he got something much more terrifying.
I asked for a clap, not that.
On my own.
On my own. Okay, what did you even say? What? Wait, what? I just heard a voice. This is Brantley. I'm turning that shit off. Guys, something's here.
Then, a voice emerges from the static, saying a name, Brantley. A chill runs down his spine. Who is Brantley? Why is this voice speaking to him? He quickly turns the device off, but the feeling of being watched remains. His breath comes in short, panicked gasps. He scans the trees, his flashlight beams slicing through the darkness. The name Brantley lingers in his mind. Could it be a spirit trying to communicate? The forest has a history after all. Perhaps Brantley was someone who once walked these very grounds, or maybe he never left. The thought sends a fresh wave of terror through him. He tries to steady his nerves, but the fear is relentless. The air around him feels charged, as if something unseen is drawing closer.
Okay. Yo. Guys, listen. Listen. I'm telling you, I'm looking outside though, I don't see anything. Bro, I'm telling you, those are voices.
The night continues to spiral into terror. Yasko hears voices, but he sees nothing. "I'm telling you, those are voices," he insists. Despite searching, he finds no one. The fear is unbearable. He makes a decision.
I'm gonna buckle up and I'm gonna slowly get out of here because I'm alone and I'm gonna play it safe. All right?
It's time to leave. He buckles up, ready to escape. But just as he begins to drive, a sudden noise shakes the van.
But right now I'm just trying to keep my eyes on the road, my hands on the wheel, and you know what? As a matter of fact, like I should probably like. Ah! What the? Okay. Go.
It sounds like something hitting the van. His mind races. Let's just go, he yells. The road ahead is dark, visibility is poor, and the tension is at its peak. He keeps his eyes on the road, gripping the steering wheel tightly. Then, another flash of light appears. Wait, there's something flashing, he gasps. He debates whether to stop and investigate, but fear wins. Not sticking around to find out, he mutters. He steps on the gas and drives away, leaving the haunted forest behind. The terror of the night will haunt him forever. But at least, for now, he is safe. As Jasko drives away, his nerves remain on edge. Guys, listen, he says, his voice filled with urgency. He swears he can still hear whispers in the air, even though he has left the haunted forest behind. The fear lingers. I don't know what just happened back there, but I am never coming back, he mutters. The experience was beyond anything he had imagined. Whatever lurked in the darkness of the haunted forest was real. As the road stretches ahead, he knows one thing for sure. This was a night he will never forget. Jasko's adventure into the haunted forest was one filled with fear, mystery, and the unknown. He may have escaped this time, but the question remains: what truly lurked in the darkness that night? The van hums as he speeds down the road, but his mind replays every eerie sound, every whispered name, every flicker of light. Even though he has physically left, a part of him still feels trapped in that forest. And somewhere, hidden in the shadows, something might still be watching. Ads Ventures, a daring explorer with a love for adventure, is ready to embark on a thrilling journey. His mission is to travel across different locations, camping in vans and cars while seeking out the most haunted and mysterious places. Little does he know what terrifying experiences await him in the shadows of the forest.
Being that it's Halloween or spooky season, tonight I thought I would head to some woodland which is apparently extremely haunted. I was hoping to get there before it got dark so that we could scope it out and just take a look at the area before we lose daylight, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
With nothing but his camera, flashlight, and instincts, he steps into the unknown, determined to document everything for his audience. Ads Ventures invites viewers to join him on an exciting journey filled with road trips, van camping, and unexpected discoveries. As he speaks enthusiastically about his adventures, an unsettling moment interrupts his introduction. The screen fades to darkness and he exclaims, "I can't see anything! Oh, what was that?" The suspense begins as eerie music plays in the background, hinting at the spooky experience ahead. The flickering light from his flashlight barely illuminates the surroundings, casting long, eerie shadows that dance around him. As Halloween approaches, Ads decides to explore a mysterious woodland, rumored to be haunted. His original plan was to reach the location before sunset to get a clear view of the surroundings. However, time has slipped away and darkness is quickly taking over. The feeling of unease grows stronger as he ventures deeper into the unknown. The road leading into the woods is dimly lit and the silence is unnerving. He struggles with the bright light reflecting into his eyes, making navigation difficult. Eventually, he arrives at the entrance to the forest, spotting an old church house on the left. Beyond the church, the cemetery looms in the darkness, filled with aged gravestones from the past. The air feels heavy, and a strange chill runs down his spine as if something unseen is watching him. He carefully examines one particular grave, reading the dates and realizing that it belongs to 3 people buried together. The thought sends chills down his spine as the reality of the place sets in.
How old are some of these then? 1908. Oh, wait a sec. There's 3 people in this grave. Look at the size of that. Well, obviously I don't want to be disrespectful and tread on any of the graves. It's quite hard to see where I'm treading right there. Right, so.
The ground feels colder beneath his feet, and a faint whisper, almost like the wind, seems to call his name. He shakes off the feeling and continues forward. Determined to uncover the truth behind the eerie tales, Ads ventures further into the forest, choosing a different path this time. He admits that he has no clear direction, simply following his instincts. The deeper he goes, the more he feels an overwhelming sense of being followed. Suddenly, an unexplained noise disrupts the quietness. His heart pounds as he stops in his tracks. "What the hell was that?" he whispers. He looks around cautiously but sees nothing out of the ordinary. His grip tightens on his flashlight as his pulse quickens. As he continues walking, he notices a faint light shining ahead. Just as he approaches, the light moves. "It's moved! I'm going to have to check that out," he mutters nervously. His curiosity gets the best of him as he slowly makes his way toward the mysterious glow. With each step, the crunch of leaves underfoot seems deafening, and the eerie silence of the woods only heightens his unease.
Do you know what I mean? You sleep there all day, you're going to want to go into the woods. What the was that?
What do you guys think? Is it just my imagination, or is something really out here? Let me know in the comments. Ads reaches the spot where the light had appeared moments ago. He scans the area and notices something unusual. A small card is placed on the ground with a cryptic message. "If you find this card, please pay it." The message trails off, making it even more mysterious. He picks up the card, turning it over in his hands, but there's nothing on the back. A strange scent washes over him, as if he's been in this exact spot before. Looking beyond the card, he realizes that there's a steep drop-off ahead. The land slopes downward, disappearing into darkness. He steps back cautiously, knowing that a single misstep could send him tumbling down. The air feels different here, denser, colder, as though something unnatural lingers just beyond the edge.
Might have been what was reflecting that light. It says, "If you find this card, please pay it forward to do something kind today." Well, it looks like there's some sort of drop-off down here. It goes down quite far. I mean, the last thing I want to do is stack it down a hill. There are a lot of noises in these woods, but at the same time, if I was in the woods on a normal night, I'd just think it's normal. It's only because I'm thinking I'm on a ghost hunt, so every little noise, I'm like, is that a ghost? But in all honesty, it's fine. It's frogs and pigeons. Pigeons! I love pigeons. The light on the top of my camera, I think it's going to die quite soon, so I'm only going to have my torch left.
At this moment, the eerie noises of the forest seem louder. Every rustle in the bushes makes his imagination run wild. He questions whether the sounds are just the natural ambience of the woods or something more sinister lurking in the shadows. He turns in every direction, scanning the darkness with his flashlight, but nothing appears, at least nothing he can see. As he listens closely, he starts to hear what sounds like distant footsteps crunching leaves. He holds his breath, straining to see if anything moves in the distance. A sudden snap of a twig behind him makes him jump, and he spins around quickly, but nothing is there. His nerves are on edge as he grips his flashlight tighter.
I think I'm gonna go this way, to be honest with you. The hell? That is a person. I'm not even joking. What the f? I can't see anything. Oh, what was that?
Would you guys explore a place like this alone? Drop a comment and let me know how brave you are. Ads decides to head back towards his car, but as he walks, the atmosphere grows heavier. The woods seem darker than before, and the sounds of the night creatures feel almost unnatural. Every so often he stops and listens carefully, convinced he hears faint whispering just beyond the trees. He calls out, "Hello? Is someone there?" But only silence responds. Reaching his vehicle, he fumbles with his keys, his hands slightly shaking. Just as he unlocks the door, he notices something strange. The passenger door is slightly ajar. He distinctly remembers locking it before he left. A deep sense of unease washes over him as he slowly pushes it open, shining his flashlight inside. The seats are empty, but something feels off. "Did I leave this open? I swear I didn't," he murmurs. After a long night filled with suspense and strange occurrences, Ads sits behind the wheel, ready to leave.
I've been sat here now for about 15 minutes in silence, and I've come to two rational conclusions as to what the just happened. Number one, that was somebody playing a prank, a Halloween prank or whatever. And if that's the case, fair play, they got me good. Number two is the more likely option. I was seeing things, and if that's the case, you guys are probably laughing at me because you would be
However, just as he starts the engine, a cold draft sweeps through the car, despite all the windows being shut. A chill creeps down his spine as he grips the steering wheel. He glances around one last time before driving off, trying to convince himself that everything was just in his head. However, as he reaches the main road, his headlights briefly illuminate something in his rearview mirror. A shadowy figure standing at the edge of the woods, watching him leave. His breath catches in his throat, and he quickly glances back. But the figure is gone. A nervous laugh escapes him. "Okay, nope, I'm out of here," he says, stepping on the gas. Despite the unsettling experiences, he remains determined. "Right now, I'm going to go home and check the footage on my laptop," he says, hoping that his mind was just playing tricks on him. He plans to review the video carefully, ensuring that the night's events were nothing more than paranoia. But deep down, he isn't so sure. Before signing off, he hints at his next adventure. "I'm going to edit the video and prepare for a new road trip this week. Stay tuned if you want to find out where I'm going next." With that, he bids farewell, leaving viewers with a mix of excitement and curiosity about what lies ahead. As he drives away, the radio, which had been turned off, suddenly crackles with static. Then, a faint whisper emerges from the speakers.
It's been an interesting one. I've enjoyed myself for about 90% of it. What the is that? My handbrake wasn't off properly. But right now I'm going to go home, I'm going to check out the footage on the laptop and hopefully find out that I was just imagining things last night. And then I'm going to edit the video and prepare for a new road trip this week. So stay tuned if you want to find out where I'm going.
Come back. His heart pounds and he quickly switches off the radio, gripping the wheel tighter. Did he really hear that? Or was his mind playing tricks on him? What do you guys think? Should I come back and investigate further? Let me know in the comments. Moxley's Paranormal World is a YouTube channel dedicated to exploring haunted and abandoned places across the UK. The channel is known for its spine-chilling journeys into some of the most haunted sites, including old asylums, hospitals, and, most notably, terrifying houses. Today, Moxley and his team are venturing into Delamere Forest, a notorious spot in the UK that has been home to ghostly figures and strange occurrences for years. What exactly they will uncover tonight is unknown, but Moxley is determined to discover what haunts these woods. The air is thick with suspense as the team sets up camp in the heart of the forest, ready to face whatever the night might bring. This forest is infamous for paranormal activity, and Moxley's team is prepared to document it all. Whether it's shadowy figures lurking in the trees, eerie sounds in the night, or something even more terrifying. The team sets up their equipment, hoping to capture something supernatural on camera. Little do they know, this night will test their courage and strength as they face some of the most chilling phenomena they have ever encountered.
Welcome back to the channel. So tonight I'm heading out to Delamere Forest. We've got to do an overnight haunted camp here. This place has got a lot of history to it, so I will catch you.
As the sun sets and the dark shadows of the forest begin to swallow the camp, Moxley starts organizing the gear. He checks the batteries of the cameras and sets up the night vision equipment. His breath comes out in small clouds, adding to the feeling of unease as the forest's silence grows deeper. "I honestly thought somebody was going to be stood there," Moxley murmurs, scanning the trees with his flashlight. But there is no one. The only sound is the wind rustling through the leaves and the occasional bird call. He tries to shake off the nervous feeling that seems to settle over the camp as night falls completely. The shadows grow longer, and everything feels much more foreboding.
Right off the trail, so nobody will see us. And we've got a good little location, and it's not too far from where the horse and carriage was spotted, and where the shadowy figures were seen darting through the trees. So yeah, we have been walking for a long time out here. So I can't wait to get the tent up, get another cup of coffee, have a bite to eat, and then come up with a plan and venture off on our own and do our own investigations.
I'm not going to be sleeping out here, Moxley says, looking nervously around the camp. He's trying to remain calm, but there's no denying the unsettling presence around them. As the night deepens, Moxley and his team settle into their tent. The forest seems to close in around them, every creak and groan of the trees making the atmosphere tense. The night seems to stretch on forever.
Right, that's me all set up in my tent. You can hear Ming just next to me, pumping away. I'm just going to chill out for 5 minutes, have a cup of coffee, then I'm going to show you around this bit of woodland that we've picked with a little bit of a moat just here.
Suddenly, an eerie sound pierces the silence, a faint scratching noise that seems to come from somewhere close by. Moxley freezes, his heart racing. "Did you hear that?" he whispers to one of his team members. The scratching sound continues, growing louder. Moxley slowly gets up and moves toward the source of the noise, flashlight in hand.
Hearing all sorts out here, mate.
Mate, I'm hearing scratching, and I'm not kidding you.
On your tent?
It's like right behind me.
See, I was getting like a across the top of my tent.
The rest of the team follows quietly, their flashlights shaking in the dark. There's a sense of dread in the air, and it feels like something is watching them. They find nothing. The scratching stops, and the forest goes eerily still again, leaving them all wondering if their imagination is running wild, or if something truly is out there.
There it is again.
Mate, I'm literally stood here.
There it is again.
There's nothing on your tent.
Nothing at all.
Nothing on your tent. There's nothing even around the back of your
Fox
tent.
is actually going round the tent now, outside. Because I can hear that scratching that's going on now.
There's nothing there.
Moxley stands still, listening intently. He scans the area around the camp, but sees nothing. The silence that follows is almost worse than the noise. Then, the scratching starts again, louder this time. Moxley motions for the team to stay close. "Stay together," he says in a low voice, tension in his tone. The team huddles together, flashlights darting back and forth across the trees. The scratching continues, and it sounds as though it's coming from directly behind them. Moxley looks around nervously, but the shadows seem to move with the sound, growing darker and more oppressive. "There's nothing out there," he murmurs to himself, though his voice shakes slightly. But the noise persists. It's as if something is circling their camp, waiting.
So yeah, like I've said a few times now, it's more what people see out here than what they hear out there. What we're looking for is any sort of shadow figures, the lady in grey, or even the horse and cart going past, just on the walkway just over there. You do get a sense of something's here.
"Let's check around," Moxley suggests, his voice steady but betraying the anxiety he feels. As they walk around the camp, the sound of scratching keeps following them, but no one can find the source. The fear grows, and Moxley's mind races with possibilities.
Mate, I'm literally stood here.
There it is again.
There's nothing on your tent.
Nothing at all.
Nothing on your tent. There's nothing even around the back of your
Fox
tent.
is actually going round the tent now, outside. Because I can hear that scratching that's going on now.
There's nothing there.
Suddenly, a loud, high-pitched cry breaks through the air. A woman's voice calling out in pain. The team falls silent, listening in shock. The cry echoes through the trees, sending a chill down Moxley's spine. He steps forward, his flashlight illuminating the shadows, but there's no one in sight. The cry comes again, more desperate this time.
This is the way to the path. So we are pretty isolated out here. Okay, if the lady in white, if you are out here, like people have claimed, do you want to come forward, come and speak to me? Come and show yourself?
That's the same cry we heard earlier, one of the team members says, visibly shaken. Moxley nods, though he feels a knot tighten in his stomach. The forest around them feels alive, like it's closing in. The woman's voice seems to haunt the air, crying out in distress, but no one can explain where it's coming from. Moxley shakes his head. This place is not just haunted, it's something else. It's alive. He whispers the last part to himself, almost as though he's trying to convince himself it's just his imagination. The team stays close, their eyes darting nervously around them as the cry fades into the distance. By now, the team is visibly shaken.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Let me see.
It come from this side here.
Right. Well,
Literally, this is what it sounds like. It
from over
does.
there.
It sounds like that. That's exactly what it sounded like, and then it just
Right.
stopped. And then it was just a woman started crying. The same thing that we heard before.
Yeah. Well,
Well, very similar anyway.
we know we heard that one before.
And I know I've just heard that, and you've just heard it as well
Yeah.
on the playback.
Yeah.
Right, so Ming's just checked his footage, so he stopped recording as he's getting ready to walk back through here.
Yeah.
The strange noises, the cry in the distance, and the general unease have taken a toll. Moxley calls for everyone to pack up. "Let's go," he says firmly. The team begins to pack away the gear in a hurried fashion, their movements quick and nervous. Moxley looks one last time at the dense forest surrounding them, feeling the weight of the experiences already weighing on him. As they prepare to leave, the forest seems to hold its breath. Every sound now feels like it's being watched, like there's something lurking just out of sight. "Let's move fast," Moxley urges, and the team obeys, eager to leave the haunted woods behind them. Finally, after what feels like hours, they reach the edge of the forest.
I'm back at camp. That's Ming all the way right over there. Yep. He's over there. Right, so I'm back at the tent. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play Spirit Talker. Because this is where we heard it around.
The team's movements are quick, their footsteps echoing on the ground as they make their way back to the car. Moxley looks over his shoulder at the dark, silent forest, unable to shake the feeling that it's watching them, even now. "Did we really make it out?" one of the team members asks, looking back at the trees with wide eyes. Moxley doesn't respond at first, walking faster until they reach the car. He glances one more time at the forest before getting inside, his face pale but determined. "We may have left Delamere, but Delamere hasn't left us," he says quietly. As they drive away, Moxley reflects on the events of the night, knowing that what happened in that forest will stay with them forever. "That was intense," Moxley says with a slight smile. "But hey, we made it through." The car drives off into the early morning light, leaving the haunted forest behind. A group of explorers from the YouTube channel TGF Bro sets out on a chilling journey into one of the most haunted forests in the UK. Jays and Rommel have heard terrifying legends about this place, where multiple families were brutally massacred in the 1940s. Strange reports from the 80s and 90s tell of mysterious deaths and ghostly apparitions.
In like 1940 something, right, multiple families, were massacred, bro. There's been like reports and stuff of like people dying like in the 80s and the 90s and stuff. It's saying on here, not all of its ghosts and stuff are friendly. It's nicknamed the Screaming Woods, because apparently at night time you just hear bears screaming.
Yeah, that's me, bro. That's me. Oh my god, I've got the feeling that.
This forest, known as the Screaming Woods, is rumored to be home to more than just friendly spirits. As the team gathers their equipment, they discuss the eerie stories. Armed with a GoPro, a powerful torch, and a paranormal MP3 recorder to capture unseen frequencies, they prepare for the unknown.
Right now, I am literally just about to put everything in the backpack. Gonna go see what the guys are doing upstairs. I think they're chatting complete shit. Literally, it's time to split the teams into two and make our way down to the UK's most haunted forest.
The explorers joke nervously, trying to lighten the mood. But deep down, they know that something sinister may be lurking in the darkness. The air is thick with unease, and even before setting foot in the forest, an unshakable feeling of dread settles over them. They exchange glances, each silently wondering if this was a terrible idea. The journey begins. Rommel is already feeling uneasy as they drive towards the haunted woods.
That picture is freaking scary. The legend of Screaming Woods began when the Guinness Book of Records published that Pluckley was Britain's most haunted village. The village itself is haunted by more than 12 ghosts. How can a village accommodate 12 ghosts? Is this a travelodge?
The village nearby, known as the most haunted in Britain, is home to over 12 ghosts. It's a place where paranormal activity is almost guaranteed. The road leading to the forest is eerily silent, with nothing but the dim glow of the headlights cutting through the darkness. Every shadow seems to move. Every rustling sound makes them question if they're truly alone. As they enter the forest, the atmosphere turns tense. The wind whistles through the trees, sounding almost like whispers. They come across numerous fences and gates, each one making them question whether they should continue. The deeper they go, the stronger the eerie feeling becomes. The silence is deafening, broken only by the occasional hoot of an owl or the crunch of leaves beneath their feet. Even the sound of their own breathing seems unnaturally loud. The group splits into two, each team venturing in opposite directions. As they do, the forest seems to close in around them, the towering trees casting eerie shadows. Their torches barely illuminate the path ahead, and every step feels heavier than the last. The explorers set up their GoPro at a central meeting point, hoping to capture any strange activity.
What, it's like got markings on it?
What are these red markings, bro? Bro, I do not like this, you know, bro. Bro, they've all got red markings on, dude. Dude, look.
Are you like okay?
Yeah, we're good, you know. There's like weird red marks on a load of trees around us.
What do they look like, man? Like,
Nah, man, my body's not liking this, bro.
As they move forward, they notice mysterious red markings on the trees. Their nerves begin to fray when Jays swears he sees the torch flicker by itself near the GoPro.
Yo, let's meet back up, yeah. Yo, I just heard the biggest bang. These woods ain't to be played with, you know, bro.
Nah.
I heard, yeah, there was a bang, yeah, and like you said, bro, it was like a bunk bed landing on the floor, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, man, I don't like this.
Rommel hears a loud bang, like something heavy crashing onto the ground. Panic starts creeping in, but they push forward, determined to uncover the secrets of the forest. As the night deepens, the sounds of the forest grow more disturbing. The team begins to hear strange noises, crackling, whispering, and what sounds like a distant scream.
Just listen, yeah. This forest is
I don't like this in one piece, bro. At all.
Yo, what are we doing?
I just feel like that noise is way too consistent.
Yo, why are we doing an ITV Central News interview, yeah, in the middle of Daring Forest?
Listen, we need to get...
They try to convince themselves that it's just the wind or animals moving through the woods. But the noises seem intentional, like something or someone is moving closer. Jays decides to set up his sleeping bag, hoping to get some rest. However, the forest refuses to stay silent.
I'm setting up my sleeping bag and I'm literally just gonna get inside. All we can hear, yeah, is either a little girl scream.
A faint voice, almost like a little girl crying, echoes through the trees. The hair on the back of their necks stands up. Fear grips the group as they realize they are not alone. The Screaming Woods have lived up to their name. Rommel jokes that it sounds like a Boeing 747 trying to park.
Oh yeah.
What did you see?
Right in there, I saw something. Like, I swear.
The sounds become more frequent and the air feels heavier. Every breath is shallow, every movement hesitant. Their instincts tell them to leave, but curiosity keeps them in place. They need to know what's out there.
Yo, did you guys hear crackling over there?
Yeah.
Like, heavy crackling.
Yo, what? What?
Something or someone's walking over there, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What did you see?
Right in there, I saw something.
Suddenly, a loud snap echoes through the woods, followed by rapid footsteps. Jays grips his torch tighter, scanning the trees. "Did you hear that?" he whispers. Rommel nods, eyes wide with fear. Something is out there, watching them. They huddle closer together, their breaths coming in short gasps. Just as they think the night can't get any worse, Jays sees something.
Do you know how we were kind of like looking around and feeling kept saying, I saw someone in the woods? There's me thinking, right, our minds are playing tricks on us.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I believe in this ghost or whatever it is. Bro, you not. Yeah. I looked to my left in the trees and there's a kid stood there, bro. Like, the kid, I can't even recall what it was. He was wearing shorts, that's all I remember. I saw legs and I saw a small body, like a small little frail body, bro. Thin kid, stood behind a tree, like kind of like peeking around.
A figure in the distance. A child. At first, he doubts his own eyes, thinking his mind is playing tricks on him. But as he looks again, he is sure. A thin child, wearing shorts, is peeking from behind a tree. The sight sends chills down his spine. He can barely speak. "Bro, I just saw something," Jays mutters, his voice shaky. Rommel turns, but the figure is gone. Panic spreads through the group. Rommel is on the verge of a panic attack. They try to calm themselves, but it's impossible. This is real. They have seen something they cannot explain. Their cameras are rolling, but none of them have the courage to check if they captured anything. Their breathing is rapid, hands trembling.
Did I feel like I was just in a scene of Spy Kids?
Just listen, yeah. This forest is
I don't like this in one piece, but at all. No, what we do?
I just feel like that noise is...
Then, an ear-piercing scream erupts from the darkness. The sound is unlike anything they have ever heard. Human, but distorted, unnatural. They make a quick decision. It's time to leave. No more investigating, no more questions, just escape. As they pack up, loud noises continue to surround them. Branches snap violently as if someone, or something, is rushing towards them. The tent shakes as if invisible hands are trying to claw their way in. They rush to their car, refusing to look back. The fear in their hearts is overwhelming. Their adrenaline is pumping, their minds racing. The explorers finally make it to their car, still shaking from the experience. The engine roars to life and they speed away, refusing to glance in the rearview mirror. Every mile they put between themselves and the forest feels like a step closer to safety. But even as they drive, the eerie silence lingers. Their minds race with questions. Was that really a ghost? A lost soul? Or something worse? They don't know, and they don't want to find out. One thing is clear. They are never coming back to this place.
Yo, let's just go.
That's not coming from
the gate. No,
the gate is there.
Yeah,
I just want to go home. Never coming back, yeah? This place is Thanks for watching.
Whatever lurks in those woods, it's better left undisturbed. They warn anyone thinking of visiting. This is not just a story. This is real. The haunted forest has claimed its place in their nightmares forever. As they upload their footage, they leave one final message for their viewers. We came here to prove whether this place is haunted. Now we know. Believe what you want, but we saw something, and trust us when we say, don't come looking for it. And with that, the video ends.
Did you just hear that?
Yo.
Shh.
Record.
Leaving the audience with a sense of unease. Some may still wonder, what was that child in the woods? Was it a lost soul? Or something even more sinister? The answer remains a mystery. Their viewers flood the comments with theories, debates, and horror stories of their own. Some say it was all staged. Others swear they see something lurking in the shadows of the video. One comment stands out, sending another chill down their spines. I've been to those woods before, and I saw the same child, but he wasn't alone. In the heart of a dense, remote forest, an explorer embarks on a chilling adventure, unaware of the strange and unexplainable phenomena awaiting him. He is entirely alone, surrounded by towering trees and the distant sounds of nature. What begins as a peaceful camping trip soon takes a terrifying turn as he witnesses mysterious flashing lights in the trees.
Weird. Oh! What the? Did you see that? Okay. I'm alone in the middle of the forest. I have wandered around all day. I mean, way out in the forest. I've wandered around all day. There's nobody here. I'm the only one. And I keep seeing these flashes off in the distance in the trees. It's really weird. Okay. I want you to kind of focus between in this. Oh, did you just see that?
With only his flashlight and campfire to keep him company, he records his experience, hoping to uncover the truth behind these eerie occurrences. As the night deepens, the explorer finds himself in an unsettling situation. Strange flashes of light appear in the trees, flickering at irregular intervals. He tries to capture them on camera, speaking in hushed tones as he scans the dark woods. His voice trembles with a mix of curiosity and fear.
I want you to kind of focus between in this. Oh, did you just see that? What the hell is that? Did you hear the elk? Okay, the middle of these trees, up here. Hang on. This is... Okay, hang on. Oh my God. Up there.
What the hell was that? Did anyone else see that? His camera shaking slightly. At first, he wonders if his eyes are playing tricks on him, but the flashes continue, bright, sudden, and unnatural. The stillness of the forest amplifies his unease.
Let's see if you see it. Did you hear the elk? I have no axe. Nothing. Now, did you just see that? Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? No, there is no... Look at... I don't know if you can see up there because I got the...
The only sounds are the distant calls of elk, breaking the silence of the wilderness. He mutters to himself, Okay. Stay calm. There has to be an explanation. Maybe it's... lightning bugs? No, that's too big for a firefly. His heart pounds as he keeps the camera rolling, determined to document the strange events unfolding before him.
Way out there. No firefly, it's a big flash. See, did you see it? Did you see it? I don't know if I saw it on the screen. I was looking ahead and I saw it. You did see it?
The flashes persist, sometimes higher in the trees, sometimes lower. The explorer struggles to comprehend what he is witnessing. He looks around, trying to identify a logical source of the light, but there is none. No one else is around. No helicopters, no other campers, just him and the flashing lights. I swear, if someone is messing with me, I'm not in the mood, he says, voice tight with tension. He listens closely, picking up the distant sounds of elk, but there are no footsteps, no voices, nothing to indicate another human presence.
See, let me see. Oh. And it's like middle of the trees there. Okay, I'm gonna get the flashlight out a little wider here. I may need to put some new batteries in this and start a new thing again, but trust me, I was out there, no light, no lightning bugs that big.
He shifts uneasily, turning to check his surroundings. His campfire crackles behind him, offering a false sense of security. He debates whether to investigate further or remain near the fire, where at least he has some visibility. Stay by the fire or go look. What do you guys think? He whispers to his camera. Then, another flash. Closer this time. His breath catches in his throat. The light doesn't move like a flashlight or a firefly.
Yeah, I'm sleeping here. I got my tent here behind me. And that is... Hang on, that's just too trippy. I did not see this. I was here last night, saw nothing like this. Hang on. So I'm going to show you here. Got my campfire here. Did you guys hear the elk? You will be remembered. Oh, thank you.
It stays suspended in the air, glowing between the trees. The realization dawns on him. Whatever this is, it is not normal. Okay, nope, not normal. Not normal at all, he says, taking an instinctive step back. Now the fear sets in. The explorer grips his flashlight tightly, keeping it pointed at the ground so it doesn't interfere with whatever is happening in the trees.
Let's see if you see it. Did you hear the elk? I have no axe. Nothing. Now, did you just see that? Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? No, there is no... Look at... I don't know if you can see up there because I got the...
The light flashes again, this time in a different spot. It moves unpredictably, appearing in various locations, sometimes closer, sometimes further away. It's moving! It's actually moving, he whispers, barely above a breath. He takes a cautious step forward, his instincts screaming at him to turn back. The darkness presses in around him. His campfire feels like the only thing keeping him grounded. He is completely unarmed. No gun, no knife, just a flashlight and a growing sense of dread. I shouldn't be here. I really, really shouldn't be here, he mutters.
And trust me, I was out in that direction, way out there. No firefly, it's a big flash. See, did you see it? Did you see it? I don't know if I saw it on the screen. I was looking ahead and I saw it. You did see it? I'd come out here alone just to go camping, to get away and to see if I could find anything. I wanted to experience some things out here. Keep hearing about Bigfoot and stuff in this area. You saw it? Oh, there it is again.
The explorer's voice shakes as he describes the size of the flashes. They are at least 2 to 3 feet in length, much too large to be insects, and now they seem to be getting closer. The realization sends a chill down his spine. I think it knows I'm watching, he whispers. Panic creeps into his voice as he acknowledges what he has been trying to deny. This might not be a natural phenomenon at all. Could it be something otherworldly? The thought is terrifying. He knows he is deep in the forest, miles from civilization. If something were to happen to him, no one would know until it was too late.
I'm gonna wait a little bit, and that's weird. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I mean, there is not a cloud in the sky. I don't know if you guys can see how clear it is up there, but there is no clouds, no nothing anywhere. So I'm gonna head back to my camp. Ain't nobody got time for that, that's right, but it's kind of freaky.
Okay, I need to go. I need to go. This is insane, he says, beginning to back toward his tent. With every passing second, his mind conjures worst-case scenarios. What if he is being watched? What if he isn't alone after all? His senses are on high alert, scanning the darkness for any sign of movement. He debates whether to make a run for his car, but the fear of turning his back on the lights paralyzes him. If I turn around, will it follow me? Then, without warning, a particularly large flash illuminates the trees directly ahead. He gasps, stepping back instinctively. The hair on his arm stands on end. Whatever is out there, it's getting bolder.
So, I'm gonna head back to my camp. Ain't nobody got time for that, that's right, but it's kind of freaky. Yeah, I turned the flashlight off. Okay, I'm gonna do one more time and then I'm gonna shut this off for a little bit.
A sudden cold gust sweeps through the trees, extinguishing part of his campfire. His heart skips a beat. He clutches his flashlight, pointing it toward the source of the wind, but the darkness remains unbroken. No way that was natural, he mutters. The realization is sinking in. He is no longer just an observer. Something is interacting with him. The chat explodes with messages urging him to leave immediately. His viewers are as unnerved as he is. Guys, I want to go, but I need to see just one more time.
I'm going to eat something really quick, and then I'm going to go out and start some tree knocks and some investigations, but probably not in that area. Maybe I should. But I'll be back on here. Let me rename this. Let me eat something. I'll probably be back on about half hour tops. So I'll see you guys shortly. Thanks for joining in, guys. I really don't know what that light is. I really wish I knew. All right. See you guys later.
He slowly lifts his camera, scanning the trees. Another flash, brighter than before, erupts right in front of him. Oh my God, he shouts, stumbling backward. The explorer begins to second-guess his decision to camp here. He had come seeking adventure, but now he feels as though he has stumbled upon something beyond his understanding. He remembers stories of alien encounters, strange disappearances, and unexplained lights in the sky. Could he be witnessing something similar? I don't want to believe it, but what if this is real? His audience watches in real time, urging him to leave, to seek safety. But something compels him to stay. He needs to understand what is happening. He needs answers. Guys, I hear you. I should leave, but I have to know what this is.
I want you to kind of focus between in this. Oh, did you just see that? What the hell is that? Did you hear the elk? Okay, the middle of these trees. Up here. Hang on.
The light appears again, larger, brighter, closer. He takes a deep breath, steadying himself. The forest is silent, too silent. Even the elk have stopped calling. Why is it so quiet? Why is everything just stopped? The explorer's adventure has taken a turn he never anticipated. Whether it is a natural phenomenon, a trick of the mind, or something far more sinister, one thing is certain. This night will haunt him forever. This is going to stay with me. Forever.
It's behind me now. It's kind of freaky. And it is so quiet. I constantly hear elk and weird things last night. So I'm going to do some tree knocks here in a little bit. And I'm just going to...
I know it. With a racing heart and a mind full of questions, the explorer signs off, promising to return after gathering his thoughts. He is not sure if he will find the courage to investigate further, but one thing is clear. Something is out there in the darkness, watching, waiting. I'll be back. I don't know when, but I have to know. The night is far from over. He sits by his dwindling campfire, staring into the abyss of the trees, knowing that whatever lurks in the darkness is far from done with him. I'm not alone. I know that now. Xander Budnick, an adventurous explorer from Ontario, Canada, is setting off on another exciting journey into the wilderness. This time, he embarks on a solo tarp camping trip during the unpredictable transition between winter and summer, often referred to as muck season. With snow still covering the ground, rain in the forecast, and cold temperatures looming, Xander knows that this trip will be a real test of endurance. The season is harsh, but it's perfect for testing camping techniques and experiencing nature's raw beauty during its most challenging time. As he hikes through rugged terrain, he's on the lookout for a suitable campsite. After a few hours of searching, he finds a flat area with minimal tree coverage, the ideal spot to set up camp. But even as he sets down his gear, he quickly realizes the challenges of camping in this environment. The ground is muddy, the wind is relentless, and the weather could turn at any moment. But Xander is determined. He's here to learn, adapt, and overcome whatever the wilderness throws his way. Will he manage to stay warm and dry? Will the unpredictable weather pose unexpected dangers? Viewers are in for a thrilling experience as Xander pushes his limits in the wild, knowing that this adventure will test him in ways he never expected.
So I just got out here, it's 12 degrees Celsius, we got snow on the ground, we got rain on the forecast, and it's that weird time between winter and summer. Some people call it spring, other people call it muck season. That's up to you, but it's definitely an awkward time to go camping. So we're out here with a ton of gear, and basically this is just an experiment, seeing what we can do in this type of season. Let's go.
As night falls and the temperature drops, Xander prepares to hang his food in a tree to keep it safe from hungry animals, particularly bears that are emerging from hibernation. With a long piece of paracord attached to a sturdy log, he attempts to throw it over a high branch. The plan seems simple enough, but of course, things don't go as expected. Instead of the rope staying where it's supposed to, it follows the log up, getting stuck about 20 feet in the air. Frustration sets in as he stands there, trying to figure out how to retrieve it. His heart pounds as he works in the dimming light, knowing that failure to secure his food could attract dangerous visitors during the night. Xander's thoughts race as he struggles, considering all the consequences of leaving his food unsecured. He doesn't want to deal with an unexpected bear encounter in the dark. With a deep breath, he grabs a stick and starts trying to dislodge the rope. Time seems to slow as he works tirelessly, and the tension in the air is palpable. Finally, after several minutes, he manages to free it and selects a new branch to hang the food. This time, the rope stays in place. Relieved but exhausted, Xander feels a sense of accomplishment. He reflects on how survival in the wild often comes down to patience, resourcefulness, and staying calm when things go wrong.
So it's getting to be about that time where bears are coming out of hibernation. I'm not exactly sure when they come out, but just to be safe, I'm going to start hanging my food up in trees again, away from camp. So I was going to do that just now, and I attached this long piece of paracord to this log, and I hucked it up over a branch. But all the rope came with it, and I thought it wasn't going to go with it, but it did. And the log got caught about 20 feet off the ground. So I had to spend the next 5-10 minutes.
With the food safely secured, Xander checks the weather one last time before settling in for the night. The forecast had called for heavy rain throughout the evening, but much to his surprise, he seems to have positioned himself in a lucky patch between two storm systems. Looking across the dark landscape, he sees flashes of lightning far in the distance, a stark reminder of how unpredictable nature can be. Though relieved, a sense of unease lingers in the back of his mind. He thought the challenge would be battling the rain, but now he wonders what else the night could bring. He reflects on the emotional side of camping in such unpredictable weather. The quiet solitude of the wilderness always allows for moments of introspection, even if those moments are often tinged with uncertainty. As he sits by his campfire, Xander can't shake the feeling that something mysterious is waiting to unfold. Maybe it's just the stillness of the forest, or maybe it's the rawness of the wilderness itself. He mentally prepares himself for whatever the night might hold. There's an odd sense of excitement mixed with the unease, a reminder of why he loves doing this, pushing his own limits and seeing how he reacts when things go off course.
I checked the weather radar again. Looks like I'm right in this clear patch between two systems. So I'm right in the sweet spot to miss it. I see lightning far off in the distance over here. And every time I check the weather, it's showing me that there's less and less chance of it raining today. Great, but not great. I think it would have been fun if it was raining a bit. But hey, that's kind of lucky. Now I can just have a nice sweet night out here.
In the middle of the night, Xander is suddenly awoken by an eerie noise that cuts through the silence of the forest. A strange, wailing cry seems to come from somewhere near the water. His eyes snap open and he lies still, listening intently. The noise echoes through the still night, almost like a baby moose calling out in distress. The sound sends a chill down his spine, and he finds himself unable to look away from the darkness outside his tarp. The splashing noises that follow only make the situation more unsettling. Is it an animal or something else entirely? His pulse quickens as he debates whether to investigate, but the fear of making noise and scaring whatever it is keeps him in place. Unable to sleep, he lays there, thinking about the possibilities. Could it be a predator? Or something even more mysterious lurking in the shadows? His mind races as he waits for the sound to stop. But after what seems like hours, it finally fades, and the forest is once again still. Despite the quiet, Xander can't shake the feeling that the night held something unknown. As dawn breaks, he investigates the area near the water where the sounds came from. To his surprise, he notices freshly cracked ice on the surface of the water, something that definitely wasn't there the previous day. Could it have been an animal struggling on the ice? A sudden sense of unease washes over him. He regrets not turning on his headlamp the night before, but he had been too afraid of scaring whatever was making the sound. Standing by the water's edge, watching the geese fly north in the early morning light, he reflects on how strange and mysterious nature can be. Moments like these remind him that the wilderness is full of surprises. What really happened out there? Was it a natural occurrence, or was there something more to it? This mystery lingers, leaving viewers on edge, wondering what else lurks in the wild when the world is asleep. As the adventure comes to an end, Xander takes a moment to reflect on his time in the wild. What started as an uncertain journey, filled with challenges and doubts, turned into an unforgettable experience filled with surprises and revelations. He anticipated rain, but instead, he found clear skies that allowed him to experience the wilderness in a completely different light.
Every time I check the weather, it's showing me that there's less and less chance of it raining today. Great, but not great. I think it would have been fun.
The eerie noises during the night added an element of mystery, leaving him with more questions than answers. The changing seasons brought both beauty and challenges. The transition from winter to summer was a constant reminder of nature's unpredictable and ever-changing nature. With no bugs to worry about and the crisp spring air making for ideal hiking conditions, Xander couldn't have asked for better weather. But as he packs up his gear and prepares to leave, the thought of bears emerging from hibernation still lingers in his mind. How do they behave when they wake up hungry after months of sleep? It's an unsettling thought, but one that reminds him of the importance of vigilance in the wild. Would a bear mistake him for food? The possibility hangs in the air, a constant reminder of the dangers of the wild, despite the risks.
So beautiful. I mean, should we talk about those noises last night? What were those? Like a crying noise. I think it was a baby moose. I couldn't see them, it was too dark, but they were just down there in the water. Pretty cool stuff. Freaky stuff, but pretty cool.
Xander encourages others to step into the wilderness and experience the beauty of the changing seasons. Checking the weather beforehand can help, but sometimes the best adventures come from embracing the unknown. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving in nature's embrace. Every trip offers something unique, and Xander's journey is proof that even in challenging circumstances, there's a lot to learn and appreciate. With a grateful heart, he thanks his viewers for joining him on this adventure. As he looks ahead to future trips, he wonders what challenges will come next. But for now, he's content with the memories he's made. The wilderness has a way of changing you, and Xander knows this trip will stay with him forever. What lies ahead is unknown, but that's part of the thrill. Until next time, the adventure continues and the mystery of the wild never ends.
That was a great trip. So I was anticipating rain this whole time, but what we got was just perfect hiking and camping weather. There's no bugs still. Bears are just coming out of hibernation, so I have to deal with the food, and that's an added little bit of discomfort because I don't know how bears act in early spring, especially when they're coming out of hibernation super hungry. I know when I wake up in the morning, I'm a hungry boy, so I don't know what a bear's like after they come out of a 3, 4, 5 month hibernation period. Hopefully the bear wouldn't be coming sniffing me thinking I'm food. But overall, I would totally recommend going camping in this time of year. Check the forecast if you're not into the rain, but if you are, there you go.